Welcome to Black in Review, where we take a closer look at the lives and legacies of influential Black figures who have shaped history. Today, we're focusing on Thurgood Marshall, the first African-American Supreme Court Justice and one of the most prominent lawyers and civil rights activists of the 20th century. This is another Black in Review moment. With his sharp mind and unwavering spirit, Thurgood Marshall went on to become one of the most influential legal minds of his time. He fought tirelessly to end segregation and discrimination, and his efforts changed the course of American history forever. Thurgood Marshall was born on July 2, 1908 in Baltimore, Maryland. Growing up in a segregated society, Marshall was exposed to the injustices of segregation from a young age. Despite these challenges, he remained determined to fight for his rights and the rights of his community. Thurgood was the second son of William Canfield Marshall and Norma Arica Marshall. He attended Frederick Douglass High School and then went on to study at Lincoln University in Pennsylvania. Marshall excelled in his studies. Thurgood went on to study law at Howard University School of Law, where he developed his legal skills and honed his passion for advocating for social justice. He graduated in 1933 and soon after began his journey to becoming one of the most influential lawyers of the 20th century. As a lawyer, Thurgood Marshall made history. He argued and won several landmark cases, including the landmark case of Brown versus Board of Education, which declared segregation in public schools to be unconstitutional. He was a fierce advocate for the rights of African Americans and a pioneering figure in the civil rights movement. Thurgood Marshall's tireless work as a civil rights lawyer and advocate earned him recognition and respect. In 1967, President Lyndon B. Johnson nominated Thurgood Marshall to the United States Supreme Court, where he served for over 2 decades. As the first African-American justice to serve on the highest court in the land, he continued to fight for justice and equality, leaving a lasting impact on the American legal system and society. He was a strong advocate for the rights of minorities and the disadvantaged, and was known for his powerful and influential opinions. Throughout his 24 years on the Supreme Court, he established a legacy of legal activism that would shape the course of American history. Thurgood Marshall passed away on January 24, 1993. He was 84 years old. Marshall's death was met with widespread mourning and remembrance from the legal community, politicians, and the general public. Throughout his life, he fought tirelessly to ensure equal rights and justice for all people, regardless of race. Thurgood Marshall's life and work have been honored in many ways, including the naming of schools, parks, and other public spaces after him. He remains an inspiration to generations of lawyers, activists, and ordinary citizens who seek to make a difference in their communities and the world. Thurgood Marshall's life and legacy are a testament to the power of one person to make a difference. His impact on the American legal system and the civil rights movement will always be remembered and celebrated. He paved the way for future generations of African Americans, and his work remains a testament to the power of perseverance and determination in the face of adversity. So let us remember Thurgood Marshall, a true hero of the civil rights movement and a champion of justice for all. This has been another Black in Review moment. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos on leaders like Thurgood Marshall.